Hi guys! Oh my gosh, I hit go live and the tripod fell and my phone fell as soon as I hit go live. Hey guys, I'm Christa Coupons. In this video, we're going to be talking about the Dollar General penny list for March 12th. 2019, which is a Tuesday. There's also some very exciting clearance that I want to tell you about as well. Not a clearance sale, so don't get that confused. The items usually before they penny, especially the dotted items, go on clearance ranging from 25% off to 90% off, and then eventually they go, all the way to 90% off and then a penny. So the first big list that we have during the year is usually when the blue dot and gray dot and then of course brown dot pennies, those are really exciting things that we have that penny. Now this penny list is not those items, but those items are in clearance. I'm going to give you the percentages off. The reason this is good news is because it means those items are going to penny soon. And usually my biggest penny haul of the year is when the blue dot and gray dot penny. Let me not jinx myself or give myself some negative juju or whatever. Hold on, I gotta put the phone back on that thing. I got one of these little things that stick on my window. It's easier than the tripod in the car, but when it's cold it doesn't want to stick on the window, I guess. But it's so much easier than holding the phone, because I don't know if you guys have ever tried to talk to your phone live, but it's really hard to hold it steady. It's not. Maybe we can just put it on the tripod. Bear with me. I'm sorry. It fell as soon as I hit the go live button. So that was not good. I've had some major technical difficulties recently. Did I mess it up? Okay. Oh shit, man. Why me? Okay, we'll just hold the tripod, I guess. Alright. So, let me get my list. As always, as a reminder, when we talk about penny items, do not ask the Dollar General employees for penny items. That is the only rule in penny shopping. We used to say that it's a secret. I no longer say it's a secret. Obviously, we're posting about it on Facebook and YouTube and websites, so it's not a secret, but these are discontinued items that the Dollar General employees are supposed to remove off the sales floor. So you can't go in and ask them where the penny items are. You could, but it's the only rule not to, so don't do that. They're not going to be willing to help you find them, most likely. They're going to probably just laugh at you, so don't do that. You can continue to purchase these items after Tuesday for a penny. They do eventually reset and go back to full price. We don't know when that'll be. All right, enough of that. On the penny list, and I do have an itemized list. So last week what happened, it was a very vague list, back to school, and a lot of items were excluded, so we were unsure what specifically those were. The reason it took me so long to go live, I sent you guys out a text that I was going to go live, and then I didn't, in 10 minutes. It took me 30 minutes, is because she then sent me the itemized list, and I wanted to post that itemized list on my website before I went live. So the calendars are going to penny, and there is an itemized list posted on my website. I will absolutely 100% type that out for you, so you can just print it from a Google Doc, and it has even the barcode numbers, so you can match up the calendars with the itemized list and the barcode, just to make sure you got the correct item before you go up to a register. Just remember, sometimes your miles may vary, meaning something may penny in my area and not penny in yours. That's not likely to happen though. Almost 100%. Positively, these are going to be a penny on Tuesday. That's just something we say to kind of cover our ass, just in case you go to the store and those items are not a penny. But I can say with 99% full confidence that these will be a penny on Tuesday in everybody's Dollar General stores across the United States. Now, calendars, not that exciting for me personally, but the percentage off is what's very exciting. It's very cold. My hand is shaking. It's so hard to hold this steady. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to get my coffee open too. Okay. So let me calm down for a second. So these percentage off is what's exciting to me. As I said in the beginning of the video, you know, the first big penny list that we have, really, I would say arguably the biggest penny list of the year, are the blue and gray dot clothing. So it's good news that those are a percentage off. I looked, and I believe last year those pennied May 1st. So that's probably going to be around the time that they're going to penny this year. Anywho, these are going to be a percentage off starting on Tuesday, again the same day, and all of this is posted on my website, linked in the description box of this video. My website is called poweredbycoupons.com. I've tried to do a better job at like posting on there and keep you guys up to date and all that jazz. So here are the percentage off. Fall and winter hardware is going to be 25% off. Honestly, that's not very exciting to me, and I honestly don't have a clue what fall and winter hardware is. Usually it's random things like, I know the other fall hardware was like lighters and something like that, I think. Okay, brown dot. So brown dot is like the home items. So like there's rugs and shower curtains and bedding, like comforters and blankets and stuff like that. Brown dot is going to 50% off. Brown dot, just a side note, brown dot and purple dot are my favorite times to penny shop because those are home items. I freaking love getting rugs, man. I have an obsession. Anyway, so brown dot 50% off. That's great news. And then blue and gray dot, that's clothing, shoes, and accessories. Those are going to be 70% off starting Tuesday. That's fantastic news, because they'll go most likely to 90% off and then a penny, and that again is arguably the biggest hauls of the year, because there's so many, clothing and shoes items, and they miss, I don't know what's up with that. The Dollar General employees just seem to miss a lot of the clothing and shoes items. All right, anyway, and then winter wear, that's like hats, gloves, and scarves. Those are also going to be 70% off starting on Tuesday, March 12th. So usually on Tuesdays, I do, if there's a good penny list, I go like live and penny shop. I have to be honest and tell you, I mean, calendars being a penny, since that's the only thing on the penny list, it's really just not that exciting to me. I don't know if I will go live on Tuesday. Probably not. But you better bet your ass when brown dot and then blue and gray dot is a penny, I will be at the store as soon as they open the doors with bells on. And the day of blue and gray dot and brown dot, that penny shopping will be a whole day adventure for me. I will drive around to every Dollar General in my area and look for pennies. Even probably going outside of my immediate area to look for pennies, because I love home items and it's exciting. Last time blue and gray dot pennied, I got 200 items in like 2 stores. So if and I didn't even go penny shopping when they opened the store. I went like that night. For some reason I couldn't go in the morning, but I went that evening and still was able to find like 200 penny items in 2 stores, which is incredible. So the Dollar General employees are supposed to remove these off the shelf, so they're not necessarily easy to find. I see some people commenting like, I never find pennies and stuff like that. That's actually pretty normal for them to be hard to find. There's usually a problem if they're really super easy to find. You just have to hang in there. And if you live in a big city like Vegas, or even like a city where I live, where it's not necessarily a city, it's really just a big town, the stores that I have the most luck at usually are the ones that are not inside of city limits. Usually I do better at the stores that are like kind of out in the middle of nowhere, which kind of really sucks for me because I live penny shop with you guys and I don't get service at the stores that are on the outskirts of town, so I have to go to the ones in the city to shop at, right? So I could probably do better. I definitely would do better if I went to the stores that are like outside of my, you know, town, city, whatever. By the way, if you guys just are not aware, we did start a text alert, so you can sign up. If you guys don't mind, put it in the chat. If you text the @ and PENNYLI, text that to 81010. It's also on my website, both of those, as soon as you go on there. I will text you guys updates, like, you know, I texted I was going to go live on YouTube with the penny list, and then Monday nights I'll text you the blog post with the penny list, just to remind you, you know, to penny shop on Tuesday. If somebody would have done that for me when I started penny shopping. So I think that's really handy for you guys. You guys seem to really like that. I know a lot of you text me back often, and I really like the text. So I'm just saying, if you've not signed up for that, make sure you do that. It might say in the description box what you need to text. I need to add that in there. Yes, and it is the Remind app, which initially was a school app, so a lot of people get confused and think that they've texted the wrong thing. I don't think you have to download the app to get the text. I think it just tries to encourage you to download the app, but I know I'm signed up for some text from people who use Remind, and I haven't downloaded the app, but I still get the text. So I think when you download the app, some people say that they get 2 texts every time I text. I think it's when you download the app. Maybe that's why. I don't know. I haven't figured that one out yet. But it's the only app that allows me to text you guys like thousands of people at a time without me having to pay $400 a month. When I first started doing this, I wanted to send out text alerts, and I looked and looked and looked and looked and looked for a service that would allow me to text you guys. They wanted me to pay $400 a month. I ain't got that kind of money. So the Remind app luckily doesn't charge $400 a month. But if you ever want to leave out of the text, since we're talking about this, you just text back the @ and leave, and you cannot get text any longer. So if it's annoying, or you think I send too many texts or something like that, you can do that, which I try not to send too many texts. The problem is some days things are exciting and I send a few, and then sometimes I don't send any at all. So anyway, yesterday's video was such a disappointment. I worked for hours on that fucking video, and then I uploaded it 5 times. Every time something was wrong with it. The music was so loud you couldn't even hear the last time, and I was like, F it, I'm not doing it again. I've wasted 6 hours on this damn video today, or however many hours, and I was like, done. I finally was able to post it on... I just remembered that there's trash in my trunk, and I bet it's still there. Anyway, sorry, lost my train of thought. Oh, I was able to post it on my Facebook page, Christa Coupons. Yes, sometimes I do get a shit ton of text back. I try to answer the text back, but what happens too is this, where I get so many texts back. Like, I'll see one that I want to answer back to, and I'll click on it and it won't load right, and then I can't get back to that specific text, and that really pisses me off. I don't know how to make it easier for myself, right? But I try to answer everybody back I possibly can. But literally when I texted you guys out that I was going live, 500 people texted me back. 500 texts. 500 in like 10 minutes, which is insane. There's no way I could answer that many people. You know what I mean? So, go on my website, poweredbycoupons.com, and it says how to sign up for text. You text at PennyLe to 81010. Somebody might put it in the chat for you. Hey. But you asked if we were down. No, I asked you guys to text back, and I'm not complaining that you guys were texting me back. Please don't get that twisted. I like that you guys text me back, because I was afraid it was too late. So I was even afraid to text that late, because I try not to text you guys ever after 9:30. Like, that's the cutoff time, but it's the penny list, so that's the most exciting thing that we have all week, in my opinion. So I wanted to tell you. Yeah, there it is in the chat. Thank you so much. Guys, so many people, in fact, I ran into penny shoppers the other day in the store. So many people are having so many problems with Penny Finder, which is the app where you can scan things. Penny Finder has my beginner's guide to penny shopping video somehow linked when you download the app. So a lot of people think that I am affiliated with them, and I am in no way, shape, or form affiliated with the people who run, own, operate Penny Finder. I do not make money off of that. They've never sponsored me. I am not affiliated with them whatsoever. Used to, when we started talking about penny shopping on YouTube, I did recommend that you download Penny Finder and see, because a lot of people, like, it was mixed reviews. Most people said they loved it. A few people here and there would say it didn't work for them. So for $2.99, it's a one-time charge of $2.99. I would just recommend that for $2.99, even though, like, nobody wants to throw away that kind of money. I mean, $3, but still, nobody wants to throw away $3, right? But it was worth it to see if it worked for you. Recently, and I don't want to trash talk Penny Finder because I think it is a great idea. I think that the people who own the app are so nice, and I think that they truly started the app and still now care about us finding penny items. Like, I know that their intentions aren't to just like make money, because if it was, I mean, they would certainly charge us $2.99 a month instead of a one-time fee of $2.99 anyhow. But my point is, recently, for whatever reason, so many people have told me that they've had problems with it. I personally have had problems with it recently, to the point that I've deleted it off my phone, and I was just like, you know what? It's just wasting space on my phone. The key to penny shopping is to be in Facebook groups. The people that I ran into the other day at the store, they weren't old, but they were like older, you know, they probably weren't like super phone savvy, as most of us probably are not. Some of you probably are, but they didn't know how to, like, they didn't know how to figure out what was excluded and what wasn't. If you are a beginner penny shopper, my very best advice to you would be to join Facebook groups, learn how to search Facebook groups, and spend a lot of time like reading through posts on Facebook about penny items. We have a penny shopping Facebook group. It's called Powered by Pennies. I think there's like 15,000 people in the group or so, something like that. The goal is to not grow that group as big as possible. So we're really picky about the people that we allow into the group. And if you don't follow the rules, we do block you from the group. No hard feelings. I mean, we have very simple rules, like don't share links, agree to the rules, and don't be mean to people. If you break the rules, we do block you. I want to make that very clear. But you can request to join the Facebook group if you want. You don't have to request to join that Facebook group. There are other penny shopping Facebook groups out there that you can request to join. But anyway, I just wanted to make the point that we do evict you if you don't follow the rules in our Facebook group. So I love the group too. I asked questions in there myself just the other day. I was really confused about the back to school stuff because we didn't have an itemized list, and I made posts in there asking if things were a penny or not myself. So I want to go on a penny shopping road trip this summer. Definitely can't go to every state, but I don't know, maybe I can make that happen. Maybe not though, because now we have decided to move in January, so I gotta save up as much money as possible. But I'm moving to a really touristy town, so once I live there, I bet a lot of you will come there to, like, for your vacation, and we can meet and penny shop. But anyway, I do want to go on a penny shopping road trip, and if you live in the states near me this summer, we might do that for sure. I just have to save my money so I can move. Yeah, I think the Facebook groups are a big help. Something I will not answer on the text since we're talking about this, let's put this out there, or in a Facebook private message. If you guys send me pictures of items, excuse me, and ask me, is this item a penny? I will tell you to ask in the Facebook group, just because there are so many of you guys and only one of me. And that's why we created the couponing group and the Facebook group, for help. So if you send me through the Remind app or whatever, the text, or on Facebook, I won't answer those questions. I can't. I am only one person. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? I love, though, I do love when you guys send me hauls and stuff like that. And believe me, I wish I had time to answer your individual questions about pennies. But the problem is, I get the list every week, and I know that those are a penny. But my husband calls me 10-second Tom. Have you guys ever seen the movie 50 First Dates? The guy only remembers for 10 seconds, and then he forgets everything. My husband calls me 10-second Tom, and always has, because I am like that. Like, I don't know why, but things just leave my brain, and I don't know. So it's just impossible for me to remember all of the penny items, you know what I mean? If I spent more time penny shopping, I probably would remember what's a penny and what's not, like for everything, because I used to do that. I used to penny shop every single day of my life, and I didn't coupon. Like, I started By Penny shopping, and I didn't want to coupon because I loved penny shopping so much. I always say penny shopping is my favorite too. Like, there's nothing like it. It's not stressful. I feel like couponing, it's not really stressful for me now, but it's not fun like penny shopping is, I guess. Anyway, I can't remember what everything is that is a penny or not, or I wouldn't be asking questions in the Facebook group. So I probably am not the best person to private message and ask about your pennies anyway. So that's my point. If you guys will give the video a thumbs up, that would be also appreciated. You guys agree? Yeah. It is like treasure hunting, and sometimes it's a flop and it sucks, but then sometimes it's so good, and there's nothing like finding 200 items or 400 items and paying $4 or $2 or whatever. So I know I reposted that video the other day where I went on a trip to Tennessee and shopped with a subscriber. She's a friend, but I met her through YouTube, and we found $4 400 items in one store. We were literally bitching because we kept finding so many penny items, and we were tired because that store had just so much stuff in it. It's funny too, because I see Dollar General making posts all the time. There's always people complaining about how messy their stores are. I can see where that would be a problem, but if you have a messy Dollar General store, that is probably jackpot. Like, you want the store to be messy if you're a penny shopper. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? It would be a good idea to go on those Facebook posts that Dollar General posts and people complain about how messy their store is, and find stores to shop at, because people put the location of the store, you know. You're addicted to penny shopping? Me too. I love it. I wish I could spend more time doing it. Aw, Judy, thank you so much. You're so sweet. Are you doing any 5 of 25? Oh my God, this week has been a wreck. I do have 5 of 25 breakdowns like written out, but I didn't post them. I got snowed in today. Yesterday I was like, you know what? No matter what, if I have to go live, I'll do 5 of 25 breakdowns. But I meant in store. I didn't know. They said we were going to get an inch of snow. I woke up this morning. We probably had like 3 inches of snow this morning, and then it kept snowing throughout the day. If you guys don't know, I am absolutely terrified to drive in the snow. I've literally slept in my car a half a mile away from my house because it started snowing and I was too scared to come home, and I was too scared to walk the rest of the way because it's down on like a big hill. Anyway, I'm terrified to drive in the snow. My ass ain't driving in the snow. So I almost just went live and was like, here's the breakdowns. But that's not really helpful because you can't see the items and you might not know what coupons I'm talking about, blah blah blah. I considered just getting up early and going to Dollar General, but I like to sleep late on Saturdays, and sometimes I just don't wake up early. I think what I'm going to do is just post the breakdowns on my website and like share the post on Facebook to the group and on my Christa Coupons Facebook page. If you guys get blocked from the group or you haven't been approved to join the Facebook group, I do have a Christa Coupons like Facebook page, and I do try to post things there too. So go like that page on Facebook, and then of course the website. I've been trying to do better. Now you can print coupons from the website. When you go on the website, there's a menu at the top. You can go on there and go to penny shopping, or let's see, it says penny list or something like that. And you can see all the penny lists like for the last year all together on one page. I've been doing a lot of work on the website. I'm trying to, like, you know, I don't know, post there or something. Hell, I pay hundreds of dollars a year for it. I guess I might as well post there. But anyway, you got 200 penny items this last Wednesday. Wow. My area is not that good. I actually I was doing a Google search and trying to figure out, people do this who make like YouTube videos and who have blogs. Like we try to figure out what you guys search for and name our videos that, you know, use those keywords so you guys find us, right? So anyway, I was looking where people were searching for the penny list, and the state that most searched for the penny list in the last year, surprisingly, was West Virginia. Maybe it was just me. No, I'm just kidding. No, I've been posting the penny list for a year, so I know what it was for the last year. But anyway, anyhow, so it just goes to show you how many more penny shoppers now that we have in my area. And I see penny shoppers almost every single time I go to Dollar General now, and I used to never see penny shoppers. So I just think there's a lot more competition in my area. There's a lot of like new penny shoppers that I run into. There's a lot of people who watch my videos that I run into. For living in a small town, I see, like, I've probably ran into 30 people in my town alone who like know who I am, who like are like, oh my god, I watch your videos. So that's kind of crazy to me. So I bet you guys deal with that too. A lot of competition in your area looking for the thing. So I did make a post about Canada Dry on my website and sent it out to you guys. If you go on that blog post on my website, it says go to what's it called? Top Class Action or something like that, and it's in blue. Just click on that. You can read all the information about the class action lawsuit. Basically, if you bought Canada Dry cans of soda between the year like 2013 to 2018 or whatever, Canada Dry, apparently in the class action lawsuit, they allege that Canada Dry wasn't really putting Canada Dry ginger ale. They were not really putting ginger in the soda, and it was a chemical. That's what the class action lawsuit is about. So even if you don't have proof of purchase, as long as you legitimately bought some and drank it, or somebody in your household did, you can fill out the claim, and if they win, which they probably will, they'll send you up to, could potentially be a $40 check if you do have proof of purchase, but it's like $5 check. So just go to the blog post, look for, it's in blue, that tells you where to click on that. It'll take you to the website that you fill out the claim or whatever. I signed up for, and you guys should too, and this is where I got the information. There's also one running on Vizio TVs, and that one's more money, and you don't need proof of purchase for that one either. But don't lie to these things, because you're like certifying that you're telling the truth or whatever. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Nobody wants to go to jail for $5. I know I don't. But anyway, there's also a class action lawsuit against Vizio. That's also posted on my website. I sent that link out to you guys a few weeks ago. But you just fill out a little paper. It's not even a lot of work. So if you did drink ginger ale or you owned a Vizio TV, those are definitely worth it to do the class, the claim, and get $5 or $40 or whatever it is, because it literally takes seconds. And if you don't need proof of purchase, that's even better. But anyway, I signed up for emails. That website that I'm sending you to from my website, Top Class Action, I believe is what it's called. I signed up for emails for them, so they send me a weekly newsletter of all the class action lawsuits. So that's really handy. You guys might want to sign up for that. I've been like reposting the ones that are good, that are like common, like ginger ale, Vizio TV. So I'll let you know if you don't want to sign up for the newsletter or whatever, if you forget to look for it or whatever, but you should sign up for theirs. It's pretty cool. Wow, I went on a lot about that, didn't I? Aw, thank you so much, Nicole. Oh, let's see. This thing is really hard to hold. Let me see. It's hard to hold. I miss you guys. I feel like we haven't talked forever. You guys, I was like, are you guys still up? And y'all were like, yeah, go live. I got like 500 messages back. I was like, thank God. Oh my God. That sits right on my steering wheel. Miss your penny videos? I know, but I can't really. I'm gonna crank the penny shopping back up. I really want to do some different kinds of videos too. I really do. I think I just get frustrated with couponing. It's so much work. Why? But it is so much work, especially doing couponing videos. And then like that one yesterday, I did all that work for nothing. Like, it's just frustrating to me. At least penny shopping is fun. I mean, I still love couponing, don't get me wrong. I don't want to make it sound like I don't, but have you thought about dumpster diving? Yes, a lot. We've actually talked about that a lot here too. I don't know why I thought when I thought about dumpster diving, I would think that I would have to like jump in the dumpster. But then it occurred to me, because I watched some YouTube videos, that they get one of those little like grabber things, and that's actually what they use. They don't jump in the dumpster. So that's interesting. I would maybe do that, but I wouldn't want to go by myself. I would definitely want my husband to go with me. But you have to make sure it's legal in your area too. I don't want to go to jail for dumpster diving. I don't know if it's legal in my area or not. How did you get into penny shopping? You started because of me? Aww. Funny story. I used to work with this girl, and we were Facebook friends. We weren't like friends, but we were like Facebook friends. Anyway, when I used to work with her, I knew that she couponed. But I was never interested in couponing. Anyway, I moved back to West Virginia. Hated my life. So anyway, she had posted her penny shopping haul on Facebook, and she meant to post it in a Facebook group, but she accidentally posted it like on her regular Facebook, and I seen it, and it was a bunch of clothes, and she said that she got them for like 12 cents or whatever, and so she deleted her post immediately, and I was like, what the fuck? So I messaged her, and I was like, whoa, I seen your post, and I seen you deleted it really quickly. You got all those clothes for 12 cents. How did you do that? So she was like, penny shopping at Dollar General. And she added me to, at the time, it was a very popular penny shopping Facebook group. It's not very popular anymore. It used to be my favorite group. I was really active in the group. So anyway, she added me to that group. So I searched the group for probably 2 months before I got the balls to go penny shopping. So I understand when people say like they're nervous to penny shop and stuff, because I don't know, I was like scared to do it. But I read a lot. I read every single post in that group. I literally probably spent hours every single day reading every single post, every single comment in that group to try to like learn about it or whatever. So I still remember the first day that I went penny shopping, and so I just penny shopped. And I penny shopped probably for about a year. I used to penny shop every single day. And I found penny items every single day too. Not a lot all the time, but you know, so I didn't want to go home unless I found like one, you know what I mean, Jelly Bean? But I was really good at it. I'm not as good at it now as I was then, just because I don't have as much time to like focus. What really will get you to be like an expert in penny shopping is being in the Facebook groups and reading all the posts, because then you'll know everything. Like you'll be able to just, I used to set too, when I did penny shop like that before I couponed, on days that I couldn't go out to the store, I would set in that Facebook group and just answer questions, you know, for a couple of hours or whatever, because I felt like I had to give back to the people who helped me, you know. But yeah. And I remember when I first joined the Facebook group, I was like, oh my God, I thought it was the funniest thing that Facebook groups had rules. It was the first Facebook group that I was ever in, I think, like that I was like really cared about or whatever. I remember laughing because they had rules. I was like, what the fuck? But anyway, now I understand why they have rules, because you have to, or like, because that was my goal with the groups, like have as little rules as possible. But you wouldn't believe the shit that people do, and the lengths people go to try to spam you guys, and it's crazy. Like, it's stupid. Anyway, so I penny shopped for like a year, and then we got a really good deal on Tide with digital coupons, Tide and Gain. So with digital coupons, we bought Tide and Gain. I think it was for like 23 cents. And so I remember, like it was yesterday, going to Dollar General right up the road here and doing 20 transactions with 20 different Dollar General couponing accounts and getting 20 pods. And at the time, I couldn't afford to coupon, so I would sell my couponing stuff so I could get more money to coupon. And I think that's why I love penny shopping so much, because when we lived in Tennessee, I made really good money, like mind-blowing money. I literally would skip to work every single day because I made so much money. It was amazing. And then we moved to West Virginia, and people just don't make the same amount of money here that they made down there, you know what I mean, Jelly Bean? So money was really tight for us too, and I didn't have a lot of money. So the fact that I could grab pennies and go out the door and come home with a carload of shit was the most amazing thing to me since sliced bread. Oh my God. I wish I would have started my YouTube channel then too, because I was so excited about it. You know what I mean? Like, it would have been so much fun to do it then, because I would literally penny shop every day of my life. I've thought about like just saying fuck couponing for a while and only penny shop, but I think that would get boring if I only made videos about that. I don't know. Anyway, a lot of people rag on couponers for reselling the stuff that they buy with coupons. Some people say it's illegal. It's not illegal. There's no evidence that anybody has ever gotten arrested, gotten in trouble, or anything like that for reselling something that they bought with a coupon. Once you buy something, it's yours to do with whatever the hell you want. There are literally people who make a living buying shit and reselling it on eBay. That's the whole basis of eBay and Amazon, pretty much. So anyhow, it does really piss me off when I see people like judging or ragging on people who sell the stuff that they get couponing or penny shopping, because literally it was the only way that I was able to buy that kind of stuff for my family, was to buy stuff, resell it, and use that money to go buy more stuff. Also, when I resold my stuff, I made a pretty damn good living, considering I live in West Virginia, you know, and there's no like professional jobs around here. You either work at like Walmart or McDonald's or something like that. I made about $400 to $600 a week, which is not insane money, but it's more than I would have made if I worked at Walmart. It's more than I would have made if I worked at McDonald's, you know. Plus, the people that I sold to were also grateful. This one lady who was a nurse, she had 4 kids. She was a single mom. She worked like crazy shifts. I think it was like 14-hour shifts or something like that. And she was so grateful to buy the couponing stuff from me because it gave her more time to spend with her kids. She didn't have to go to the store, you know, stuff like that. And she was able to save money. So not only was it helping me, but it was also helping her and the other people that I sold to. So you just shouldn't judge people, especially when you don't know like their background or their reasons for doing things. Also, when I couponed at that scale enough to where I was like selling it to people, I donated a lot. And I don't believe in publicly coming on here and telling you guys that I donate and that I'm a good person. I don't feel the need to do that. I think when people do that, they're donating for the wrong reasons. They must be hiding something. I mean, call me judgmental, but I don't know. I don't think that's cool. I think there's a difference in encouraging people to donate and showing off that you're donating, you know what I mean? But anyway, when I couponed at that scale, a lot of the times I would get shit that I didn't really need, you know, to get it for overage or whatever. And I donated a whole lot, like a lot. So, I don't know. It just makes me mad when people talk shit about people who sell their stockpile. Boy, that was a rant. But, because I never cleared any shelves. Yeah, I might have bought 20 bags of Tide and Gain, but they still had some left. Even now, even penny shopping, I don't go to all the stores that I could go to and get all the items I could get, because I know that there's other penny shoppers in my area and they want to get things. But you bet your ass, if I go in Dollar General and they got 50 bottles of ibuprofen on the shelf that are a penny, I'm going to take all 50 bottles, because if I only take 2, the other 48 bottles are going to most likely go in the dumpster when I could donate them, give them away, sell them, keep them, whatever the hell I want to do with them, as opposed to them going in the dumpster. Like, we just should not, since we're ranting here, since I'm ranting, thank you, we should not judge other people when we don't know why the fuck people are doing the shit they do. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Like, it just really pisses me off. So, But yeah. Sometimes they do send the stuff back. I know that for sure. Like, some stuff does get sent back to the Dollar General corporate office, but some of it does go to the dumpster, and that's stupid. Do I think we need to write Dollar General and tell them that we think that's stupid? No, we should keep our mouth shut about penny shopping, but we shouldn't leave it on the shelf for it to go in the dumpster. Are we lagging now? It looks like we are. Oh, somebody asked a question. Oh. Have you ever got caught penny shopping by an employee, or has other penny shoppers gave you trouble? No, but in one of the last few live streams that I did where I was penny shopping, I told like the story or whatever of me being a bitch to another penny shopper. But nobody's ever really, I mean, I've had trouble at the register of them saying that they can't sell it to me or whatever, but other than that, no. And I've heard of like people like scanning stuff in store on the Penny Finder app, and Dollar General employees telling them like that they can't scan, or they know they're looking for penny items. And if somebody said that to me, I would not give a shit. It would only give me more motivation to find more penny items in that store, because there's no reason for them to be like that. Like, if a Dollar General employee says something like that to you, or another penny shopper, just let that motivate you, because they're just stupid. Like, I don't even know what else to know. Best with Sam's Club. No, I'm in my driveway. I'm actually not in my driveway. I never go live in my driveway. I move my car, so just in case I accidentally show, like, you can see like that, so you can't tell what house I live in, you know, because there's some crazy fuckers out there. But I'm very close to my home. I'm okay. It is very dark, but I'm okay. Thank you. They're getting to the point that they don't like following you. They follow you around in store. Then you should like totally just fuck with them. Lots of F-bombs. For some reason, sorry, we're in a cussing mood. Sorry, not sorry. For some reason, it's cutting off your comments. If your comment is long, like, sometimes. I don't know why it's doing that. My phone never works inside of Dollar General's. Why? Here's the good news. I don't know. I guess it's what they make the buildings out of or some shit. Dollar General purposely puts their stores in iffy places. I've read like their marketing tactics or whatever, and their goal is to put their stores in places where people are very poor, in places where it's a very royal area, so they don't have a lot of competition and stuff like that. But there's good news, and let me tell you what that good news is. Bad news. So around, and you've probably heard of this if you've been shopping at Dollar General for any sort of time, around the Dollar General corporate office, which is in around Nashville, Tennessee. The office is, I think, technically in Goodlettsville or some shit like that, but it's basically in the Nashville, Tennessee area. If you go to the stores out there, They have an app. It's called DG Go. And you can basically scan items in store and it tells you how much they are, even if it is a penny item. In November, I did a live video using DG Go with a subscriber. But anyhow, they've started to expand DG Go. Like, I know they have one in Florida, and there's some in Chicago, and then there's also some in Connecticut or something like that. One of those states, I can't remember. It's like Massachusetts or Connecticut or something. Anyway, they're trying to expand that. Like, they were beta testing it, and their goal is, from what I'm told, is to expand that to every Dollar General store, right? On top of that, a lot of the Dollar General stores are also starting to get customer Wi-Fi, because if they're going to have a DG Go app, I guess they're going to have customer Wi-Fi so you can use the app in the store. So that would be amazing for us. Don't know how long it's going to take, though. Here's the funny part of the story. The other day I was at the Dollar General, right? And the cashier I never noticed this as long as I've been shopping at Dollar General. The Dollar General cash register, the computer, is IBM. When is the last time you've seen an IBM computer? I don't even think they sell those anymore. Like, their system is so outdated. So, I don't know. I think that they do plan on doing updates soon. Like, they would have to. They're using IBM, for God's sakes. So, I don't know. Maybe they're going to give them, like, new systems. I've heard that all the Dollar General stores are going to have new systems within a year. Like, new registers. Maybe they'll get DG Go when that happens. I don't know. Oh, formerly IBM. That's funny. Yeah, so I think we'll all eventually get DG Go. That would be amazing, because it literally comes up and tells you if it's a penny. Some of the people that I know that live in areas where there is DG Go, like, send me pictures of stuff that they found on the app on DG Go. I think because you can, like, search things and it'll tell you the price too, you know. I think, based on what I've seen. I don't remember from when I used it, because we were only using it for a short period of time. You have to be in that store with DG Go. It connects your phone Bluetooth to the store's Bluetooth or something. Otherwise, you can't use the app unless you're in a store with DG Go. So, I wasn't able to play with it as much as I would have liked to. But I do know there was some flaws with it, and so that's probably why they haven't expanded it to all the Dollar General stores. They need to fix some things first, because even then, we had to be, like, in a certain part of the store for it to work. But anyway, yeah. Yeah, all stores do a reset once a year, and they also do inventory. So it's completely normal for all of your stores to be, like, straightening up the store and moving stuff around. That's completely normal. They all do it once a year. My stores are doing it now too. Yeah, the hot clearance. It's not a clearance sale. We'll say the penny list, because this video has been like an hour long. But that's a good thing, though. I don't mind. I missed you guys. I would give you a hug through the phone if I could. We'll go over the list really quickly before we end. So, there's only one set of items on the penny list. I can't give you the itemized list as we are live here, but it's basically the calendars. If you missed it, don't ask Dollar General employees about penny items, please. But anyway, the 2019 calendars are going to go to a penny on Tuesday, March 12th. The itemized list is on my website. I got it right before I went live. Like, I got the calendars list, and then right before I went live, she sent me the itemized list. I'm going to type the itemized list out because it's not that big. It's like medium, I guess. I'm going to type it out and put it on a Google Doc so you guys can print it out, but it's also posted on my website. The direct link is in the description box of this video. It's the first link. But anyway, I'll type that out and update it tomorrow. And then there's also some clearance items on this list as well that are very exciting. But Brenda, I want to say thank you so much for the super chat. How sweet. Yes, they do donate a lot. And that's sweet of you to help. I think we should help everybody that we can help. Why wouldn't we? Especially if we just have a bunch of stuff sitting around. I think it's a big misconception that everybody who penny shops or coupons is poor. And I mean, like, I don't know. That kind of stuff just really makes me angry. But I think we should donate if we can. But I'm not going to donate publicly. Anyway, I'm going to thank you very much for the super chat. I'm going to tell you the clearance because I'm easily distracted. All right, so the fall and winter hardware, those are going to go to 25% off. I don't have an itemized list of that. I'll try to find one for you. Usually it's silly things like, I think last time's fall hardware was a lighter or something like that. And then Brown Dot, all of this, by the way, is also going to happen on Tuesday, March 12th. Brown Dot is going to go to 50% off. That's super exciting. And then Blue and Gray Dot, clothing, shoes, and accessories, those are going to go to 70% off. That's what's really exciting. And then winter wear is also going to go to 70% off starting Tuesday. But the Brown Dot Home and the Blue and Gray Dot is really, really exciting. Thank you so much, Michelle. Y'all are so sweet. The reason those are exciting, well, first of all, if you need clothes or shoes or accessories that are gray or blue dot, 70% off is a decent price. That's when it goes down to where, like, if there's something that I really, 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 really want, I'll buy it because a lot of other people in the area will buy it at 70% off and 90% off. But I try not to buy it and just wait till it's a penny. So I can get it for a penny. Thank you, Michelle. Are you having problems with it? Thank you. Anyway, but 70% off is really good if you need to buy something, but those will penny soon. I looked just the other day to see when Blue Dot and Gray Dot pennied last year and the year before, and they pennied in May, like May 1st or something like that, the very beginning of May. Chris, I want to donate, but I can't. If you can't, don't worry about it. When you guys watch ads on my videos, I make a few cents from that. You can now print coupons from my website. If you want to help me and you print coupons, go to my website and print some coupons. That makes me a few cents. Aw, thank you so much, Michelle. You got it that time. I seen you did $1.99, you wrote 10. I've gave a super chat before, and if you're not familiar with it, it's kind of confusing. But if you guys can't, don't worry about it. I'm okay. It is helpful. Like I said, if you guys go to the website and print coupons, I make a few cents from that. If you sign up for an app like Checkout 51, Ebates, even like now I have like a Sam's Club referral. If you sign up for those type of things, use my referral code. That's helpful for me. But if you can't donate and you can't help, that's absolutely fine too. So I appreciate you guys no matter what. That's a good thing about the way it works on YouTube is I do make some money from the ads and the referral codes and stuff. So you guys don't have to pay me. As if I didn't, you would be paying me. No, I didn't mean it like that. You know what I mean. Any 525 video. No, we were just talking about that. I'm going to just post the scenarios that I have on my website and probably go shopping in the morning and do that. Which is a shame because we have such good deals this week. But man, this is in the 2 years that I've had my YouTube channel, I have never not uploaded a video for like 6 days until now. Not counting the video from yesterday because it was a complete failure. What price scanner app do you use? We were talking about the DG Go earlier. It's only available in certain areas. And then there's also the Penny Finder app. It's not a price scanner app though. The answer to that question is unless basically you live in the Nashville, Tennessee area, there's no price scanner app. Jennifer, what's your question? I did the checkout 51 with your referral. Yes, thank you so much. Actually, last week, a lot of you guys did with the checkout 51. I got a very nice paycheck from that deal. I'm very grateful. You missed the list? Yes, and we've already went over it. Basically, calendars are going to go to a penny. The itemized list is posted on my website, poweredbycoupons.com. The direct link to the penny list is underneath the video. There are some exciting clearance items, or there's some exciting items going to clearance, like brown dot home is going to 50% off. Blue dot and gray dot is going to be 70% off, which means those items will penny very soon, which is super exciting. Also, if you need stuff that is brown dot or like blue and gray dot, might be a good time to buy if you can hold out and wait for it to go to a penny. Of course, I recommend doing that because you'll save yourself some coin, and penny shopping is fun. My website is poweredbycoupons.com. Underneath the video, there's a drop down arrow. If you click that, there's a lot of information underneath the video. A lot of my referral codes and stuff like that is underneath there, underneath the video as well. Sabrina, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. There's been a lot of problems with, Sabrina says the penny finder is working now. And I know there was a lot of problems before. So here is apparently what has happened. Okay, first of all, you need to update the app because that might be the problem. It might not automatically update for you. So go to the App Store and see if there's an available update. Secondly, I've thought the same thing before, Sabrina, like it was fixed, but it was not. So for some reason, it doesn't fix for everybody at the same time or something. It may not be fixed for everybody just because it's fixed for you. Does that make sense? I've had times where, like, when I first downloaded it for like the first, I don't know, year, it was amazing. And I thought it was the best thing ever. The best idea, the best thing ever. And then it stopped working for a while, and then it started working again, and then it stopped working for a while. So it just depends. I don't know why. I miss you doing the 5/25 videos. Me too, girl. Me too. I would love to do a 5/25 videos. This week is like it's just been crazy. But I've only not done them for a week, so it's not like I've just quit. I used to do more scenarios. I realized that the other day. I was like, damn, now when I do scenarios, I put like 1 or 2 in a video, and I used to do like 10 scenarios every week. So I'm going to try to pick that up next week. I also used to do a Best Deals This Week video every Tuesday for Dollar General, and I've not been doing those. So I'm going to try to pick that back up for you there next week, I promise. But like today, I was going to go out to Dollar General and do my video at least live, and then I woke up and it snowed and there was no school, and I was like, are you fucking kidding me? So it's just been a bad week. I'm sorry. When uninstalling it and I think she meant to say will uninstalling and reinstalling fix it. Maybe, you know what, I think you're right. I think that's what they said to do instead of just updating it. I think Penny Finder made a post, if I remember correctly, that said uninstall and then reinstall.
But I'm not affiliated with Penny Finder. A lot of you think that I am, and I'm not. I'm not affiliated. They don't pay me. They've never sponsored me. I just simply use the app, and that's it. I've talked to the people who own the app before, like when I first started talking about penny shopping on my YouTube channel, I messaged with them before, but we're not like BFFs or anything like that. And I still love Penny Finder. I think it's a great idea. I don't think that they just did that to take our money and then the app breaks and they're not worried about it. In fact, I'm sure it's quite the opposite. I think they really care about us being upset that it's not working. Do you follow other penny shoppers? Me personally, I try not to watch other YouTube videos, if that's what you mean. So I guess the answer is no. Especially the other YouTubers they're very I don't know. I don't want to make a general statement about everybody, but in the past I found that they're not very nice. So, but I try not to watch other YouTube videos. And since I had that theory of not watching other YouTube videos, I think it really helps me be different from everybody else. I think when you watch other people's videos and you make videos, like in couponing, penny shopping, we kind of subconsciously take ideas from each other, and I try not to, you know, I don't want my videos to be the same style. I don't want to be like everybody else, so I try real hard not to watch other people's videos, not because I don't want to support them or anything. In fact, I usually do subscribe to every penny shopper or couponer that I do run across, but I try not to watch their videos unless it's something that's just really intriguing and I must click it. But other than that, no, I do follow some people on Instagram, but that's it. But nobody that really stands out to me to tell you about. What is it? Couponing with Cindy on Instagram does penny shopping, and she's really good. If I have a question about a penny item, I would message her and ask her. I'm not telling you to message her because I don't want her to get 1,000 messages, but you know what I mean? Like if I just had something I needed to know right then, I would be like, hey, Cindy. So I really like her. And then Never Pay Full Price Rosemary. But now her Instagram name is like crazy and there's no way I could tell you what it was. I don't know why you were asking. I'm just telling you. And then on Facebook, there's a bunch of Facebook groups that I'm in. And we have our own Facebook groups, Powered by Pennies, Powered by Coupons, 2 different ones. And then I'm in a bunch of others. I do answer questions and post like in other groups too sometimes. Yes. Oh, my Cool Beans friend did a $10 super chat. Thank you so much. You're Cool Beans. She always says that. I commented on your photo the other day, Cool Beans, and then I was like, shit, I should have commented, you know what I mean, Jelly Bean. Okay, I don't know if I'm gonna run out of gas, but we've been out here for like an hour, so I guess I should probably go back in the house. My poor little car. Oh, since we were talking about other YouTubers and penny shoppers, I seen that one of the other penny shop, the ones that post the list on YouTube, apparently blocked me at some point. I didn't know that we were on that kind of status, but I was blocked. So if that just goes to show you, I'm super nice to whenever I have conversations with other people who make videos and post deals. I don't think there's any reason not to be. I try to help them if anybody asks me for help or anything like that. So I don't know what that's about, but I guess people are just maybe intimidated or I don't know. Maybe greedy, maybe. Jealous, maybe. I've been on YouTube for 2 years. And here we are. I think I have like 80-some thousand subscribers. I have had a pretty quick growth. So maybe that's intimidating or something. I don't know. It's just a number. It doesn't really matter. I mean, it does matter, but it doesn't at the same time, you know? My neighbor is outside at 11:30 dusting snow off his car, probably for no reason. He's a little fucking crazy. Sometimes you just get blocked for no reason. Yeah, I guess so. All right, guys, I'm gonna go. Somebody asked, does anybody know if I can use the 2 off 12 for Breeze and the 5 off 20 gang coupon together? I tried to use them together and they did not work. So, no. I think one couponer and I was beefing, but I wasn't aware of it. So, I think she insinuated that I said the clearance sale before last, that all stores would be included in the clearance sale, and I quote, to get views. But I don't have to do stuff like that to get views. So apparently she was like saying something about whatever I said in my videos, in her videos, for a couple times in a row. From what I understand from people who watch the videos, I have nothing against her. So if we are beefing, I'm not aware of it. Other than that. But she's not the one who blocked me recently. Or I don't know if it was recently, actually. I had searched this person for a reason and they had blocked me. I was in their like Facebook group and stuff because I subscribe to everybody. I join their groups. I don't know why they would block me, but anyway, we shouldn't be talking about the dramatic. I am so blunt and forward. I think that is I think a lot of people are worried that I am that way and that they worry that I would like blow them out of the water or something like that. I had some beef with another YouTuber, if you guys don't know. A few months ago, I recommended this lady who also made Dollar General couponing videos on my YouTube channel. I had quite a bit more subscribers than she did, and I was just trying to genuinely help her grow her channel and help you guys find information. Like I think it's very helpful, like Nicole Burgess, for example. A lot of times she'll post Dollar General videos, and in her breakdowns they're very different than mine, and I think that that is so helpful because, you know, I might be interested in buying Gain and Nicole might be posting deals about body wash. And for you, that is so helpful because then you just have more options. You know what I mean? So anyway, this other person I had recommended, along with a bunch of other people in the video, that's like I made a whole video about it. Here's, you know, if you want to watch somebody for CVS, go watch this person, this, and then go watch that person. So anyway, the lady that I recommended for Dollar General then made a public post on Facebook that I was sending trolls to her video, I guess because people went in the comments and said, thanks Christa, or thanks Christa sent me to your video. So she posted as if I was sending trolls to her video to leave negative comments, when in fact I recommended people to go watch her video. And so I went live and I was like, look guys, this is what happened, blah blah blah, blah. And so I don't know, maybe I don't know who are we talking about? We're just chatting. I'm putting my foot in my mouth. I just like to say things how they are. Also, I think that it's wrong. I think that it should be known, and not to be dramatic or to start drama, because, you know, obviously nobody wants that. I mean, maybe people do. I don't want drama, and I don't want to have drama with other people. I think it's hilarious that everybody is so like that. Like one cute couponer, I've never spoke to her ever. I have no idea. I honestly cannot think of one thing. In fact, I've commented nice things on her video, so I don't know why I would have a beef with her. I don't know, and I'm not saying this about her. I'm just saying in general, I don't know why other YouTubers have a problem with each other. I think it's funny because if instead they worked together, everybody would see more growth and everybody would be happier and positive instead of, you know, just being negative and having to have conversations about negative things. But I do think it should be known that that happens, that it's like that, that people aren't friends, and that, you know, I think that should be known. In fact, Bargain Beauty actually recently did a live stream that I was on because she's very nice. But, and she was kind of talking about the same thing, that in the couponing community, it's different. And then if you mention it, people say that you're petty or that you're starting drama or whatever. But even not saying people's specific names, like, it's just crazy that I'm a very competitive person, but it's not being competitive. It's just being an asshole. And it's stupid and childish. So that's how I feel about it. I could rant on it about it for days because it does frustrate me a lot. But can you use another, Jennifer, I think I answered you earlier. Can you use a 5 off 25 with another store coupon? Oh, well, I guess maybe I didn't answer you early. It depends. Technically, yes, but the other store coupon, okay, let me say it like this to make it not confusing. If you have a 5 off 25 and let's say you're using the 2 off 8 Unilever coupon, the $2 that you're saving for the Unilever coupon will not count towards the total of the 5 off 25. So instead of getting your total up to $25, you need to get your total up to at least $27. So. Does that answer your question? Jelly Bean Team? Damn it, I made it hashtag Penny Squad. I should have made it Jelly Bean Team. Oh, Angel's Haven. Yeah. Let's address this because I think I want to. Let's do it. Angela says selling coupons is fraud. No matter what the spin is on it, it's wrote on there. All right. Let me address that for you. Angela, I used to manage apartments. I was a property manager at one point in my life. And in our leases, we used to put things that were to our advantage. For example, if you... Let me think about something here. I can't think of anything directly off the top of my head. That was several years ago. But we used to put things in our leases. Like if you... I don't know, if you parked your car in the wrong parking spot, then you would have to pay us $100 and the city $100 or whatever. We would just, I don't know, I can't remember anything specific, but you get my point, right? Just because we put that in the lease doesn't make it the law. So another example would be better, like if you do something, if you break your lease early, it's against the law and we'll get you for fraud or something like that. If you let your friend stay the night with you more than 2 nights, we're going to get you for fraud. We'll call the police and file a report for fraud or something. Just because we put that in the lease doesn't make that the law. Okay? So let's say you go buy a newspaper and there's coupons in that newspaper. Why can't you do with what the coupons what you want? Like, just because they put it in there doesn't mean it's law. That's my point. And it might even be illegal, but people are still going out and getting them for their time and money and reselling them. So I don't understand why do people take that so personally? I think people get concerned it's going to change the limits and things like that, but it's going to happen no matter what. And when I first started couponing, I know I would get upset when people would do things because I would be worried, like, it's going to get the rules changed for us. It's going to make it harder for us to get as good deals. They're not going to give us such high value coupons, blah, 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 whatever. Something I have learned is I am only one person, and even if I sit here and I, only give deals that are not fraudulent and whatever, there's always going to be people who break the rules and do whatever. So there's no reason to get like upset about it or try to fight people who sell coupons, because I promise you that's something that's always going to happen as long as there are paper coupons. I heard an interesting theory the other day, and we were supposed to be going. Why do y'all keep making me rant about shit? Somebody told me the other day, millennials don't use paper. Think about that for a second. Now, I'm technically a millennial because I'm only 25, but really 32, but don't tell nobody. I'm, I think, technically an older millennial. But if you think about that, millennials do not use paper for anything, nothing. Even when our kids go to school, they use like iPads and have for quite some time. So eventually, I do think that we will go to a place where all the coupons will be digital. I read a very interesting article that was sent to me the other day about Walmart even collecting our data and what payment methods we're using and figuring out when the sales are going to be so they don't run out of product on their shelf, because everything's going to go digital, blah, 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 blah. So eventually I think we won't use paper coupons anymore, and then fraud won't happen. But as long as there's paper coupons, there are going to be people who try to make fake coupons, and there are also going to be people who sell them. And so either you can be mad about people who do and spend the rest of your life being pissed off, or you can just accept it, move on. So that's my theory on that. But just because somebody puts on a coupon that you can't buy an item with a coupon and resell it, or you can't resell a coupon, that doesn't technically make it illegal. Do you know anybody who's went to jail for buying a newspaper with a coupon in it and reselling it? I don't. I've seen people go to jail for like making fake printable coupons, but I've never seen or heard of anyone, no one, not one person, going to jail for reselling a coupon. Not one person. Why do you think that is? So anyway. Oh, I didn't know if they're, I'm sorry. Okay. Okay. Gail says Dollar General is updating their computers to where it will stop the clerk if there are limits on them, protecting you and the clerks at Dollar General as well. Dollar General sent out a policy about a year ago, almost exactly a year ago. It was last April. And in that policy, it did say that it was going to change things, as well as only allow us to use a certain amount of coupons and whatnot. that policy change was actually a good thing for us. It changed the coupon limits to 5 like coupons in a transaction instead of like 1 or 2. So that policy is also very vague. It doesn't tell us how many coupons we can use in a transaction or how much we could save, but it does say at some point the register might say we're saving too much money in a transaction. So a lot of the Dollar General employees who are anti-coupon have read that policy, and they kind of tell people that you can't save too much. You can't do a 5 off 25 and only pay 10 cents. That's not okay. But that's not true. If that happens to you, unless their computer is stopping them from doing the transaction, which the cashier can't help. But if I walk in Dollar General and the cashier says you're saving too much money, I'm voiding this transaction. I'm not selling you that for 10 cents. Then I'm going to say, excuse me, ma'am, I'm going to go call corporate right now. Okay. You know, don't let them do that to you, okay? And let's be in a good mood before we go to bed. If you're upset about people selling coupons, people selling their stockpile, people getting overage, then you live a sad fucking life, and I'm sorry about your sad fucking life. You're just gonna have to get over it. Okay? Have a great day. Give the video a thumbs up. Thank you so much for being here. Sorry about all the ranting, but you guys just bring up topics that make me want to rant about them, and I haven't made a video for days, so I feel like I've had nobody to talk to. So I appreciate you listening to me for 85 minutes and 41 seconds and giving the video a thumbs up. I also appreciate, holy shit, $45 in super chats. Are you kidding me? Liz. Aw, Team Jelly Bean, thank you so much. We might have to change our hashtag to Team Jelly Bean. Jelly Bean Team Jelly Bean. I like that very much. And I didn't think of that, but I like it very much. All right. Thank you, Susan, for moderating the chat for so long. I appreciate it.